Hello, Colts Nation. What's up, No Horsing family? Welcome back to an episode of the No Horsing Around podcast. As always, I am one of two dudes talking Colts. I'm one of your hosts, Stephen Burton, and begrudgingly, this would be the official first episode of the 2022 offseason. And what am I going to talk about? Oh, what's the hot topic? What's the topic? Oh, could it be Carson Wentz? And as the name and the title suggest, Carson Wentz 2022 QB1. I think that Carson Wentz will be back as the starting quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts in 2022. This is mine. I have differed in the opinion from my co-host Zach. We have had discussions on what our feelings are, but I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why I think that he's back. Okay? So before we get into that, all you guys, as always, like, share, subscribe, comment. This is the hot button topic right now. This is the biggest issue facing Colts Nation. Everyone's curious. Everyone has an opinion. It's everybody. Eagles fans, Ravens fans, Titans fans, Jaguars fans. Everyone has an opinion on if Carson Wentz is going to be the starting quarterback. We're all digging, trying to find through. I'm going to give you my opinion and my feeling why I believe that he is going to be the starting quarterback in 2022 and why I feel he will probably have a successful 2022. Okay? So let me hear from you guys. Let me hear your thoughts on it. I'm really interested in it. So let's jump right in, okay? Why do I think Carson Wentz is going to be the starter in 2022? All right. We got to take it off. We got to take off the glasses. We got to take off the hate. We got to take our heart out of it a little bit as fans, which is short for fanatics, on the last game of the season. Okay? We have to kind of take that out. He played poorly. Probably one of his worst games of the entire season. I'm not going to say it's his worst. I actually think the Titans game, the two picks was probably, both Titans games were probably some of the worst games he played. This was up there. But it was probably, and it's the last game. It's the last impression, and we choked. But to quote Dan Orlovsky from First Take, who I love, y'all know I love Dan Orlovsky, you don't go to Jacksonville, a 2-14 team, and have one or two people play well and get trounced that way. Everybody played well. I will give him the lion's share of the blame. But, man, it's not just him. We had 7 Pro Bowlers, none of which showed up. You couldn't run the ball. He was sacked 6 times. You couldn't sack Trevor Lawrence if your life depended on it. It was a bad game. Y'all want to know my feeling? Go watch the instant reaction video. You'll get my feeling real quick, along with the other 5,000 people who've watched it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, No Horsing family and Colts Nation. But take those tinted glasses off. How did he do? What do we think? So let's look. I got a little graphic here for you guys, okay? So Carson Wentz, top 20 in passing yards. He was 18th. Top 10 in passing touchdowns. He was 10th. Top 5 in least interceptions thrown. He was tied for 3rd. Only Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson were ahead of him. Top 10 in QBR. He was 10th. Top 15 in passer rating. He was 13th. Guys, man, he didn't really have as bad a season. When you sit back and take the 50-foot view, take the 100-foot view, it wasn't as bad as we think, okay? Now, did they win 11 games last year? Yes. Did they win 9 this year? Yes. It's a whole different story if he had won one of the last 2 games. But his stats weren't that bad, okay? He actually had a good season comparatively when you look at what he did, everything that took place between the injured foot in preseason from high school, where he missed all of preseason, all of training camp, the close contact with COVID, the COVID diagnosis, the O-line regressing, the wide receivers not being there, T.Y. regressing really this season, and him only having one wide receiver. There's a lot that went on this season. And who's to say with a full offseason of OTAs, 7-on-7s, Reich said in his press conference, he would love some 7-on-7s, get that passing down. Another full season with Reich. Who's to say that he's not going to improve? Because I think he will. I think he could take another step on top of that. That's my opinion. Okay? I don't know everyone else's opinion. I've put different things out. But let's go to kind of the next thing too. The next issue, his contract. He is owed, I think, $28 million this upcoming year. Somewhere around there, $28 million. He's $15 million in dead cap, okay? You guys, man. I don't know if you're like me. I'm not throwing away $15 million. And they don't have a ton of cap space this year. I'm going to get to it in a minute. We don't have a first-round pick. We don't have a third-round pick, okay? If he plays next year and he's bad, then you dump him and you don't have any dead cap. Zero, you guys. Zero, as opposed to $15 million. Let's not forget we're the same franchise that paid Jacoby Brissett a ton of money to sit on the bench behind Phillip Rivers after paying Phillip Rivers a ton of money. We were one of, I think, top 5 in salary dedicated to the 2 starting quarterbacks 2 years ago, okay? So they're not going to do it. It was always a 2-year thing. That's my opinion. He's going to get another try. Contract-wise, it doesn't make sense. Irsay doesn't just eat money to eat money in regards to that stuff. Ballard doesn't like dead cap space. I don't see it happening. So then we move to kind of the next thing. Say you do it. Cut the check and send him on his way. Okay? Well, who are you going to get? Y'all, man. You tell me if these names just tickle your fancy and make you want to jump up and say, hello. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Andy Dalton, Nick Foles, Cam Newton, Tyrod Taylor, Jacoby Brissett, y'all. Teddy Bridgewater, that's a name I've heard a lot of. Come on. Marcus Mariota, Joe Flacco, Mitchell Trubisky, and maybe Big Game Blaine. You know, maybe A.J. McCarron's Mr. Chest Tattoo himself. Geno, he's not doing anything right now. Chase Daniels, career backup. Mike White, Whitening. Dwayne Haskins, Josh Rosen, the Rosen one. Philip Walker, maybe, you guys. There's nobody on the list that remotely resembles a starting quarterback that's going to be better than Carson Wentz. So I don't see it. I don't understand it. I don't know why we're trying to talk about it. And if you want to say something, please tell me. Who do you want? I've heard a lot of Teddy Bridgewater. I've heard a lot of Ryan Fitzpatrick. Are y'all kidding me? Come on. I love you guys, but come on. It's frustrating. There's not someone out there who you can replace him with that's anywhere near equal in ceiling and talent. And all these guys are not in the system. Brand new. Personally speaking, I'm tired of rotating quarterbacks every year. Let's give Reich a chance with a quarterback for more than one season. Aren't y'all tired of it? He's not Manning. He's not Luck. I'm sorry. No one is. No one. Generational talents, okay? Lastly, okay, let's draft. Let's just draft a quarterback. Let's just do that, you guys. Well, no first round, no third round. So say no to Matt Corral, say no to Kenny Pickett, say no to Sam Howell, and probably Malik Willis. You want Desmond Ridder? Maybe Carson Strong from Nevada. I've heard he's pretty good. Sam Hartman, Wake Forest, one good year, maybe. Malik Cunningham from Louisville. Tanner Mordecai, SMU, Go Stangs. Stetson Bennett, I've heard that name. Come on, y'all. He almost got benched before the national title game. There's no one you're going to pick up, okay? You get a veteran, maybe bring him in. Give him a little bit more solid backup than Sam Ehlinger. There's no one to replace him with, you guys. There's nobody. You don't have the capital this year in the draft to get one of these talents that are first round. And FYI, every GM in the league has talked about the fact, and every person who covers the league, is that it is a crappy draft for quarterbacks this year. Next year's probably a little better. Bryce Young is going to be coming out. There's going to be a couple more. Not this year, you guys. Come on. You guys, Colts Nation, no horsing family. We're better than this. You're better than to say, let's go get Ryan Fitzpatrick for a year and he'll do better. You're better than to say Teddy Bridgewater could give us 10 wins. He's never done that, really, since he blew his kneecap up and his leg exploded on the Minnesota practice field. Come on, you guys. Breathe. The further we get out, the easier it'll be. Okay. As of the recording this, we're going to hear from Ballard tomorrow on Thursday. That's going to be interesting because we all know he tells you everything without telling you anything. Just got to listen. Yes, I know Reich didn't commit. He wasn't going to make that mistake, I think, twice. He's learning how to work the media a little bit better. I don't think that means anything. Okay. Yes, Irsay said there's going to be big changes. I think personally that means he's telling Ballard, go spend money. Go get an Allen Robinson. Okay. Go get an Evan Ingram. Go get these players in the offseason and the free agency. Go spend some of my money. Okay. Surround him with a little more talent. Because right now, Michael Pittman Colts were the only team in the NFL who had one receiver over 400 yards and everyone else was below. Pittman had 1,100 yards and no one else touched 400 yards. Okay. Come on now. Give him some weapons. Let's see what happens. Is he Peyton Manning? Is he Andrew Luck? No. Is he going to elevate an Austin Collie and an Anthony Gonzalez to Pro Bowl levels? No. But at any given time, there's like 4 in the NFL. And I know what you guys are going to say. What about Russell Wilson, Steven? What about Aaron Rodgers? They ain't coming, y'all. I'd bet my next paycheck Aaron Rodgers isn't leaving Green Bay and Sierra ain't letting Russell Wilson move from Seattle to Indianapolis when he could go to New Orleans or New York. It's not happening, okay? I love y'all. I want to hear from you guys. Okay. Last couple of days after the game, I've settled down. I've got a little bit more kind of in lock in my head. And y'all know too. Yeah. Okay. I love Carson Wentz. I think he's a great person. I think he's a really good quarterback. I'm rocking his jersey. Y'all see me with his AO1 hat. I'm a big supporter. And I've become a Carson apologist almost at this point. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do y'all think he's going to be back? Who do you want to replace him with? And you guys know I'm going to respond. So you know me or Zach are going to comment back to you guys. So bring an argument that I can actually have with you instead of fly, Eagles, fly. Thanks for the first round pick. Okay. Let me know what you think. Okay. Gardner Minshew. No. Nick Foles. Come on. Just stop it, you guys. I love you guys. I do. Okay. So kind of rounding out, as always, you guys, please, please, please like, share, subscribe, comment. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. We didn't hit the mark of 1,000 subscribers before the end of the season, but we are damn close, and that's all you guys. I love you guys for that, okay? Y'all know I end these things the same way I always do. I love you. I know Zach loves you. I'm out.